Welcome to the Gym and Tonic Podcast. I'm your host, Shanae Kunsa from SK Bodyworks, and this is a space where self-development meets holistic health. This podcast will help you create transformation from the inside out, blending all things mindset, healing, habits, energetics, spirituality, health, fitness, and nutrition. And through these episodes, I'm going to help you activate your highest self and create a life that feels as good as it looks, mixed in with some laughs, a few F-bombs, and a whole lot of truths that your soul has been craving to help you evolve, expand, and align with your highest potential. So let's dive in and step into your next evolution. Hello and welcome back to the Gym and Tonic Podcast. I am so excited as always that you are here. Today's episode is actually going to be a little bit of a different episode because I have a very important announcement for you. If you follow me on socials, you may have already seen this, but even if you have, definitely do stick around because I've actually got some more announcements within the announcement, which I didn't announce on socials. There was a lot of announcing in that in itself, so that was confusing, but you know what I mean. Stick around. So just this week, I have decided that I'm going to be closing down my 12-week group coaching program, Weight Loss Formula, forever. But before the doors do close, which is going to be on the 24th of October, you'll have one final chance to join us before the doors do close down for good. So in this episode today, I am going to essentially be sharing with you about the program, my why behind the program, what the program is, who it helps, if it's a right fit for you. I'm going to be talking through some brief testimonials and client transformations and results from the program. And I'm also going to be announcing some things at the end of this program as well. One of those things is a giveaway. I can't help myself. And the other thing is a huge closing down sale, which has never been done before. So make sure you stick around to the end to hear more about that. But yeah, so that's what today's episode is going to be about. And I'm going to start off with telling you about what Weight Loss Formula is. So Weight Loss Formula is my signature 12-week long group coaching program that will teach you my step-by-step formula to finally lose the weight for good, as well as get fit and feel energized, but without having to diet, without having to give up your favorite foods, or without having to spend hours upon hours working out in the gym. And I actually created this program back in early 2023. So it's been close to 3 years, not quite, but close to 3 years since I first launched this program. So the method is truly proven, trialed, and tested. And obviously since it's had such an impact and transformed the lives of so many women. And it's helped them, in losing the weight and actually keeping it off for good. I'll talk more about this later in this episode, but this program is not like any other weight loss program you will ever find. It's also helped women in creating permanent change in their health and their habits, and their routines. It's helped women rebuild their relationship with food and their body. And honestly, like so much more, which I'm going to go further into today's episode, obviously. And literally, like I said, I've had so many women who've gone through and completed this program. And like I said, it's almost been 3 years since I launched this program. And to this day, I still receive messages from past Weight Loss Formula clients telling me that they have, lost more weight on their journey, following the completion of the program, and that they've only continued to progress on their journey months and, even for some years later. So, and I actually have my phone is literally full of screenshots on my phone. Like I have so many from the women who have been through this program and their incredible, insane and life-changing results. And I actually wanted to share one in particular with you today to really show you what transformation is waiting for you on the other side of this program. So I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read two to you actually. And this one in particular was received earlier this year. And it was from a lady named Lauren. And the message said, "Hi, hun, just wanted to drop you a message and let you know how different my Christmas and New Year's was because of you. Normally, I would self-loathe and hate myself and feel gross going to the beach. This year, I was in the best shape I've ever been. I was kind to myself. I didn't diet. I just loved the whole foods and the soul foods without guilt. You taught me those habits. You changed my thinking, going into 2025 with a clear head and more goals to smash. I hope you are well." Also, I think I laughed when you told me I would be sub 70 kilos. I have been sub 70 for the past few months without being restrictive or missing out on the lift. Never in a million years would I have thought that was possible. So that literally highlights the transformation that is possible for you in this program and on the other side of this program. Another message I'm going to read to you is from a girl named Emily. She did the program just this year. So this message I received might have been a month and a half ago, roughly speaking. And the message reads, "Hey girl, so it's been just over 2 months since finishing up weight loss formula, and I wanted to message you because I've lost even more weight. I'm down to 69 kilos now. Like, what the fuck? I just wanted to say a huge thank you. I've never ever before felt or looked this good, and it's all because of you and weight loss formula. Thank you a million times over. I will be forever grateful." And I'm going to read you one more because I can't help myself. This was from a woman named Melissa, and she did the program in 2024. So this was actually last year. The message reads, "I am going well. I am down a total of 17 kilos now, but I would still love to lose another 10 to 15 kilos. So a work in progress. I'm off overseas again this week, blah, 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 blah." Anyways, but yeah, obviously you get the point of that. So yes, that is the transformation possible and waiting for you on the other side of this program. And I'm not closing Weight Loss Formula down because there's anything wrong with it. In fact, it's a fucking incredible program that continues to change women's lives every single day. And honestly, I shouldn't be closing it down with the impact it's created, but I know in my heart that this work goes even deeper. And the reason that I'm actually deciding to close it down is because my soul is calling me deeper. It's calling me to expand into a new vision and one that moves beyond, specifically weight loss, nutrition, and fitness, and more so weaves in mindset, self-development, spirituality, and holistic health. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like yet, but to make space for what's to come and for the next chapter to actually be born in 2026, I need to close the doors to Weight Loss Formula once and for all. Even though I feel like I have mixed emotions about doing so, but I just know that my intuition is guiding me towards this new journey. And so Weight Loss Formula is for the woman who is done with living and feeling less than what she knows she's meant for and is ready to do the work to transform her life, her body, and her waistline. And I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight into the program syllabus. So to really allow you to get a deep understanding of what we go through in this program, which is also going to give you a great understanding of why it is so different to any other weight loss program out there. And I'm sure from this, you'll probably also see why the women who've done this program have got incredible results. And they don't just lose the weight, they actually sustain their results and keep it off for good, and actually post-program continue to lose the weight. So it's not just like a 12-week challenge. Like, this is life education. Like, the education, knowledge, tools, resources that you get from this program will set you up for life. Like, you will be able to continue using these and coming back to it on your weight loss journey over, however long, right? You've got lifetime access to all of the materials within the program. So basically, before the program starts, you get like like an intro to the program, so you get like a welcome, how you navigate the next 12 weeks, how to really have the most success in the program, and how to set yourself up for the most success, and also just starting to think about like some goal setting and setting realistic goals. Then in week 1 of the program, we cover 3 topics. And there's 3 videos. So basically, it's understanding energy balance, energy expenditure, and the equation to weight loss, so that you can really understand how weight loss actually works. Because when you're educated, it actually empowers you with the education to make informed decisions, right? So that's topic 1. Topic 2 for week 1 is calories, macronutrients, supplementing an ideal plate. So kind of week 1 is kind of like a content intensive week. None of the other weeks are as content intensive, but there is so much valuable information in this. And then the third topic for week 1 is tracking, portion control, and hand size portions, which is essentially a method that I use within the program, which has had incredible results. And basically I explain in the program, which I'll get more to in a minute, but basically I talk about why I don't recommend calorie counting and tracking every single calorie that you eat, because it's, 90% of the population are busy, and who has time to weigh, portion, scan, track every single thing that they put in their mouth. And even if for someone who does, they can't sustain it and they fall off the bandwagon and they go back to square one and they're all in and all out, that yo-yo dieting cycle approach, right? So it doesn't work. The tracking method that I use within the program, called hand size portions, is incredible. It is life-changing. It's simple, it's easy, it's accurate, and it's, a method that, I use myself and have embodied for years. It's a method that, all of the women who have finished the program and been through the program still use to this day, right? So it's not about a diet, it's about making it a lifestyle. So that was week 1. I'm going to try and get through this a little bit quicker, so I'm not talking too much on this. Week 2, we touch on the 3 biggest weight loss mistakes. We talk about whole foods and what whole foods are. We talk about how to eat for weight loss, because it's not just about what you eat. It's also about how you eat, which a lot of people don't actually know. So yeah, we dive into that. And then lastly, we talk about habits, time management, and making time for you. So that's week 2. And, making time for you, that is something that I know so many women struggle with. And, this truly does help you set yourself up for success. And I've intentionally put this in week 2 of the program. So, even for women who are busy, can make this program work in with their lifestyle. Like, I've had so many busy women go through this program and it's completely transformed their life. So week 3, we talk about tracking your progress. We talk about subjective and, oh my God, I've just had a mind blank. Subjective and objective progress indicators. We talk about sleep and pre-sleep rituals. And we also talk about mindset for weight loss, mindset shifts, and overcoming limiting beliefs. I do just want to be clear here as well. A lot of you probably know that I've gone further into the mindset and self-development space. So this is not mindset coaching. It does entail, I'm going to say, basic education around mindset. It is nowhere near as in-depth as I go to within Mindset Method, which is my one-on-one mindset coaching offer, but it absolutely lays the groundwork for mindset work, especially obviously with weight loss. And like the women in the program, it's honestly, when they get to week 3 and they go through the mindset, they're like, oh my God. So week 4, we talk about the 3 Ps. So the 3 Ps are planning, preparing, and prioritizing. And then we also speak about meal planning, meal prep, and grocery shopping. This week literally is a game changer. Like literally, like the program investment is like for 1 week alone. Like that's how much value you get in this program. And like this isn't just the education in there. You also get practical things to take away and help you implement these things. So for example, meal planning and meal prep and grocery shopping, there is tools for this that you get access to. So you get access to grocery shopping list, you get access to meal prep recipes, you get access to so many things to support you with it, right? So that's week 4. Week 5, we talk about water intake, hydration, and bowel movement. We also talk about a really important one, incorporating balance and enjoying your favorite foods. Before I talk a little bit more on that, I'm going to tell you the final topic for week 5. It is ditching the all or nothing mentality. So for a moment, I want to talk about incorporating balance and enjoying your favorite foods. So many women I see skip this part, and that is why they continue sabotaging their results and going back to square one again and again and again. And it's like, that yo-yo dieting, all or nothing mentality. I'll start again tomorrow, or I'll start again Monday. And then Monday comes around and, weeks, months, even years for some women passes, and they're still in the same place. And this program will literally help you overcome that all or nothing mentality for good and actually be able to learn how you can eat your favorite foods and still lose the weight, because you can and should have the best of both worlds, so that you can eat your favorite foods and also, eat whole foods and soul foods, which is what I like to call them. So yeah, that's week 5. Week 6, we dive into overcoming setbacks and staying motivated, because, we know there's always going to be setbacks on the journey, and, they are simply challenges which we need to extract the lesson from so that we can actually continue moving forwards and refine our actions so that we can do something differently. Far too often women, take the same approach, doesn't work, so then they fall off the bandwagon and they do the same thing. But remember, the same action leads to the same result. You need to do something differently if you want a different outcome. And this program is your solution, right? So the other 2 topics that we cover in week 6 is food continuum. And we also go over how to read nutrition labels. This one is an absolute fucking game changer. Basically, I give you and teach you exactly how you can read nutrition labels. So when you pick something up, or what the fuck you need to look for, how to read a nutrition label, how to compare it with something else, how to know what's supportive, what's not, and really empower you to make your own informed nutrition choices. Far too often, women are, going on diets and they're like trying to follow this diet because it's like, oh, this is like diet food, but then they don't actually enjoy it, and they don't know actually, can I actually have this food that's not in my diet? But they don't know, because they don't know how to read nutrition choices. They don't know anything about macronutrients or calories or any of the things. So basically this week 6, and not only week 6, but the program, like Weight Loss Formula as a whole, sets you up for success even way beyond the program. It gives you the education that you need to make permanent change. It's not just a diet or challenge that you do and then you go back to your old habits. This helps you make it a lifestyle so that, again, you can not only lose the weight, but actually keep it off for good, right? And actually know how to make your own nutrition choices, because you shouldn't have to have someone tell you, this is what you need to eat if you want to lose weight. Like, you need to learn how to do it so that you can do it for the rest of your life, right? I'm getting passionate here. Week 7, we talk about stress and recovery, managing stress and caffeine intake. Huge one, that one. We talk about also identifying and overcoming emotional and stress eating. We also talk about binge eating. And this topic is one that so many women come to the program for, because they struggle with and have struggled with for a long time. And honestly, I have been there myself, so I know just how frustrating that challenge can be. And not only frustrating, defeating as well, and disappointing. Like, there's so many words that I could use to describe it, because I've been exactly there in those shoes, in your shoes, if you are someone who struggles with that. And this program has helped so many women overcome it for good, because I'm not going to go too much into it actually, because we'll leave that for the program, but it is life-changing. And the last topic for week 7 is the importance of self-care and prioritizing you. Week 8, we address eating out and social events, and as well as that, we speak about drinking alcohol. And, both of these things, too often when, women quote unquote diet, they, tell themselves, I can't go out to dinner with my friends tonight or the girls because I'm on a diet and I can't have dessert, or I can't have that, or I'm going to have to be really selective with what I can order on the menu. Or, they tell themselves they can't enjoy themselves and have a few drinks at, a friend's birthday because they're on a diet. But the truth is, these things, social events, drinking alcohol, eating out, all of those things are always going to be a part of life. And you actually need to learn how you can navigate these in line with your goals. So you can still do them without restricting yourselves, but make the choices that are aligned with your goals. So it's actually supportive of your weight loss goals. Because I am telling you right now, you can eat out, have social events, it could be in the middle of the festive season, or you could, drink alcohol. You can still lose weight doing that. And I know because I've done it myself, and there's been so many women who have done it through this program. Right? So yeah, that is a game changer that week as well. And that is often something that a lot of, other weight loss programs miss out. And honestly, it's probably one of the most fucking important things, because life is always going to be life. There's always going to be events on, there's always going to be things on. And, we want to live life. We want to enjoy it. We don't want to restrict ourselves just because we want to lose the weight. We need to be able to learn how to navigate these events in line with our goals so that we can have the best of both worlds, right? And you can. Week 9, we talk about creating a supportive environment and building a support network. And we speak about creating a sample meal plan. So in terms of creating a supportive environment, this is not only, your physical environment, but also your social environment and things like that. But just touching on your physical environment for a moment, you cannot sustain willpower in an environment where there is constant temptation, right? So you need to create an environment that supports your goals. So that's something that we obviously, do set up and address in the program. And in terms of creating the sample meal plan, so in Weight Loss Formula, you will not be given a meal plan. And when I say meal plan, in terms of Monday eat this, and this at this time, Tuesday eat this, and this at this time, Wednesday eat this. It's not a strict, you have to follow this 7-day meal plan, otherwise you're not going to lose the weight. No. I give you all of the education, tools, knowledge to allow you to create your own sample meal plan, including the foods that you actually like to eat. And even when a lot of people actually come into the program, they're like, okay, do I need to get groceries for next week? What's the menu? What do I need to eat? It's I actually, literally week 1, which is why it's a content intensive week. I obviously give you the breakdown of macronutrients, calories. I tell you what you should be including in each meal. You have access to 100+ different recipes. You have snack guides. You have snack resources. You have a ton of resources. You have shopping lists. So you have all the tools that you need to support you without it being a diet. This is not a diet. We are making it a lifestyle, right? And then week 10 of the program, we talk about holidaying and festive seasons, as well as balancing hormones, regulating your nervous system, and optimizing energy levels. So these are obviously 2 very important topics as well, especially the holidaying and festive season, because it's and again, the resources that are included in this program is insane. You literally get for example, the festive season. We're actually coming up to Christmas. So for anyone that jumps into this program before the doors officially do close, it is going to be the perfect time, because we'll be navigating, holidaying in the festive seasons around that time. So yeah, it'll be perfect. And I literally give you a resource where you get access to grazing board suggestions, lower calorie grazing board options, so much. And yeah, really giving you the tools, education, knowledge, resources, and strategies to actually be able to enjoy those seasons of life without falling off track. And I hate saying off track because there's no on track or there's no off track. There's only one track, and that's called balance. And not even balance. I don't want to kind of give that idea of it. Anyways, I'm not going to go too much more into that. I feel like I'm talking so fast because I have so much to get out. But yeah, it gives you the tools to be able to make your own choices and actually enjoy those seasons without going over the top and eating way too much and feeling sick and then feeling guilty and shaming yourself, and without, having to restrict yourself. So it's, again, about enjoying the best of both worlds. Week 11, we talk about exercise for weight loss and making it a part of your routine. And I can tell you right now, if you are just focusing, if you're trying to lose weight and you're just focusing on your exercise, you are going to find it extremely hard, and you're probably not going to get the results that you desire. And probably not, you aren't going to get the results you desire, because weight loss is so much more than just moving your body more. It's about what you put into your body in terms of nutrition. And that is that nutrition aspect of the weight loss equation. So energy in, this is what I address in week 1 in the program, is so much more important, because you can't out-train a bad diet. And yeah, that nutrition portion is responsible for a lot more of your results than you think. So yes, we also in week 11 talk about setting yourself up for success and permanent change, as well as adjusting energy intake and energy balance, because you should not eat the same amount of calories for your whole entire life. So obviously, again, giving you this education that you can take away and literally impact you for the rest of your life. And then lastly, in week 12, we talk about sustaining your results and keeping the weight off for good, which by this point, you literally have all of the tools, resources, knowledge, and education to do so, but we just deepen it and cement it in. Then we talk about reflecting, celebrating progress, and setting new goals so that you can leave the program with your goals, yes, but so you can leave the program with knowing exactly what you need to focus on moving forwards, which leads me on to the next one, is talking about next steps and creating a plan for continued success post-program. So there is literally, as you just heard me speaking, so much value in this program. And when I say you will not find any other program like this, I absolutely fucking mean that. And I've been told from so many women who've been through this program that the value is insane. And they are not wrong. For what this program is priced at and the value you get, it is a fucking bargain. Like, even the resources that you get, which again, you get to keep for life, is just insane. Like, the value of this program should be priced at well over $4,000, $5,000, but it is not even a quarter of that. So yeah, the value is insane. And this is not, as you probably know from hearing me talk through the program syllabus, this program isn't a diet that you start and then stop within a couple of days or weeks. Like, this program gives you the education to not only implement the changes during the program and obviously have my support while you do that, and the support from the other amazing women within the community, but to actually help you sustain it for life. And as you probably know from all that I've been talking about, I have literally poured my heart and soul into this program. And over the years since I first launched it, I've only continued to refine it. And you could not possibly find the value that's in this program elsewhere. And not only the value, but the expertise. Like, this program combines everything I know around nutrition, health, and fitness from the last almost decade in this industry, and working with women to get results, right? And I also know that there is meant to be even more women impacted from this space before the doors close forever, which is also why I'm here telling you what is involved in the program, because I know that the universe is going to bring into this program the women that are meant to be in this space so that it can transform and impact not only their bodies, but their life. Because, this program goes far beyond weight loss. Like it's also about, feeling energized and fueling your body, managing your stress, improving your sleep, and regulating your nervous system, because those are all important aspects to weight loss, right? It's also about, enjoying your favorite foods without dieting, and just enjoying food without dieting in general. And, not having to give up your favorite foods, or, feel guilty whilst enjoying them. It's also about, building sustainable habits and routines. So again, you don't just do it during the program. It's like making it a lifestyle. It's also about like prioritizing yourself. I spoke about this when I spoke about the program syllabus. But really filling your own cup so you can show up as the best version of you. Because when you give to you, you can give so much more to your kids, your partner, your husband, your friends, your family, your sister, your brother, your mother, like all of the things, right? And if you don't fill your cup, you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? And this program is going to allow you to show up for yourself so that you can also show up for others. It is also really about learning how to make it a lifestyle so that, like I said before, you can make informed nutrition choices. And just give me a second. I need to take a sip of my water. I've been talking nonstop, like so fast, I feel. And it's also about feeling confident, healthy, and vibrant so that you can actually start to thrive instead of just survive and go through the motions of life. So I'm going to share a little bit with you now about what's inside the program, if this program is for you, and how it's going to help you. You've probably got a little bit of an idea of some of that already, but I'm gonna breeze through this. So what you get in the program, you get fortnightly group coaching calls. This is where you get custom feedback, guidance, coaching, and support from me on your weight loss journey every step of the way. You also get access to my entire video training portal, which has the weekly trainings that will teach you everything you need to know to successfully lose the weight for good and create permanent change in your life. So those weekly videos are basically the formula or the syllabus that I just spoke to you about. You also get a personalized nutrition report specific to you. So this is oh my God, how many pages is it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's like a 15-page document maybe, which is personalized to you based on your specific goals. So it includes your recommended nutritional intake based on your lifestyle, your weight loss and your fitness goals. Tons of information in there. That itself is literally worth the program investment. So that also has, obviously, when I say nutritional intake, your recommended nutritional intake, that includes your exact daily calorie amount, as well as your macronutrients, which then breaks that down into your hand-sized portions, which is the way that you track it throughout the program. Insane value. You also get messaging and voice note access with community for the whole 12 weeks from Monday through to Thursday, to help you stay accountable, consistent, and motivated throughout the whole program. You also get dozens of resources to help you succeed on your health, weight loss, and fitness journey. So when I say dozens, I mean fucking dozens. And actually, I think dozen of eggs is like 12 eggs. Anyways, it's probably more than that. But basically, I'm going to tell you some of the things that you do get. So you get over 100 plus easy recipes that are, don't compromise on taste, and are focused on being easy. You also get snack ideas with literally snack guides and ebooks. You also get convenient eats. So if you're on the run, you even get I forgot my lunch guide. So a whole takeaway menu, which gives you options that are going to be more supportive of your goals. It also gives you low-calorie beverage options. So in terms of alcoholic beverages, it's, a resource that you can use to navigate those festive seasons or those social events. It also gives you also get access to journal prompts, affirmations, macro shopping lists. You also get weight loss hypnosis tracks, meditations, yoga, and so much more. You also get access to my fitness app, which will have your exercise program, if of course you're doing the exercise component of it, which I'll talk more about shortly. So this includes 4 workouts a week, and you've got obviously the option to do the at-home program or the gym program. So if you're doing it from home, all you need is literally 1 set of dumbbells. If you have more, of course, amazing, because it gives you a little bit of something to progress with, but all you need is literally 1 set of dumbbells. And you'll also be able to, on this app, be able to log your meals. You'll be able to track your habits, your sleep, your progress, and so much more. So you can really track your consistency. We also track, like if you have a smartwatch, we connect your smartwatch here. So we even set things like step goals, and yeah, so much more. And then lastly, you also get free access. So you get 3 months free. I always stuff that up on the SK Bodyworks app with, a ton more resources on there. Also followed by a lifetime discount if you wish to continue on the app following the program. So weight loss formula is for you if you are an incredibly determined person and you are done dieting, you're done restricting yourself, and you're done seeing 0 results after feeling like you've tried everything. And if you're listening to this right now and you're like, oh, I'm not like incredibly determined, like I feel like I am not motivated, like I want you to just reframe that for a second. How many times, like how hard have you been trying to lose the weight? Like, even if you've been doing the same approach and getting the same outcome and back to square one, how much effort have you put into that? Like, that's not easy. That's hard. And you have to be incredibly determined to do that and keep getting up and trying again, right? So if that's you and you're thinking like, oh, that's not me, that is you, right? You just haven't yet learned the resources and the education and the tools and the strategies to help you have success on that journey because you haven't yet learned it. So this program will give you the tools to have success with that, right? And finally lose the weight and be able to keep it off for good. It's also for you if you are an action taker and you are ready to do what it takes to bring incredible change in your life. And yes, even if you're a busy gal, because you're committed to your health and fitness. And like I said before, there's been so many busy women who've been through this program and have had insane results. So do not use, I am just so busy right now, I don't feel like I can fit this on my plate or on my schedule. I don't want you to use that as an excuse, because this program, again, you have access to everything in the program for life. So you can always come back to it at any time. But on top of that, I don't want to use that as an excuse, because this is, like I said before, it's not like any other program out there. You will be able to commit to it. So I don't want you to use that as an excuse. Number 3 is weight loss formula is for you if right now you maybe aren't where you want to be on your weight loss transformation, but you see yourself, you have the vision of you trying on the dress or the crop top and buying it because you feel comfortable in your skin and how it fits. Like I said, maybe you're not there right now, but you have this vision. And I always say this to especially my Mindset Method clients. If you have a vision or a goal, or it's on your heart, like it's on your heart for a reason, because it's meant for you. So don't give up on yourself. This program is also for you if you see yourself being a role model for your kids, feeling happy, having fun, and enjoying more life experiences. Even though, right now it maybe feels like you're watching from the sidelines, or, saying no to the beach day because you don't have the level of confidence you desire yet. This program is for you if you see yourself in that. If you want to be a role model for your kids, because remember, your kids don't do what you say, they say what you do. Let me say that again. Your kids don't do what you tell them to do, they do what they see you do, right? So yes, and this program is also for you if you have a sense of humor and are always up for a laugh, because I love that within my coaching spaces. And if you follow me on socials, I feel like you'd probably know my personality by now. But not even really, like the women that come into my program, obviously you get to know me on much more of an intimate level because we're spending a lot more time together. But yeah, I like my spaces to be fun, and yeah, that creating that nice environment or atmosphere, I guess, right? Not only for, I guess, me as a coach and you as a client, but also for the other women within the group as well. This isn't like a serious 12-week, oh my God, I need to be so serious. Like, this is fun. Okay, so weight loss formula is going to help you learn how to eat for weight loss while still being able to eat all of your favorite foods, maintain your social life, never go on a diet again, and keep the weight off for good. It's also going to help you work out with a fun training program so that you can feel fit and strong and actually look like you work out, so that you can feel your best in every outfit that you put on or even take off. That we are not doing in the program. You can do that in your own time. This program is also going to help you look back in a few months from now. Like, just imagine yourself in February 2026. Just imagine yourself being able to look back and say, I fucking did it, and I am so proud of myself. And actually thrive on your health journey, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally too. Like, thriving, not just surviving, right? This program is going to help you look back and be able to have that reflection. And that what perfect timing to have that as well. Like, in the new year, like, I know I hate that idea of like new year, new me, but like, this is the perfect time to literally jump into the program. And obviously doors are closing on the 24th of October. So yeah, perfect timing. This program is also going to help you learn how to make it a lifestyle, ditch the negative and low energy, and start vibing so you can embody your highest self. So then people start asking you like, what the fuck are you on, girlfriend? And literally that happens. I had, her name was Caitlin, did the program just this year. She was like, everyone at work's been saying like, I'm in my glow era, because they've just noticed such a shift in my energy, my vibrancy, obviously, having lost the weight, how I'm showing up every day. She's coming to work with her meals prepped. Like, she's just this whole new version of her, and everyone was saying like, you're in your glow era. So yeah, that literally does happen in the program. Just want to make that clear. And this is also going to help you be the one to suggest taking a photo, because you finally feel and look your best, instead of feeling, self-conscious the second that someone says, let's get a photo, or do you mind getting in a photo or jumping in a photo? Like, this is going to help you get from behind the camera to in front of the camera, because you're going to finally feel confident within yourself and within your skin. And as a, fitness, nutrition, and weight loss coach, which most of you probably know I'm, moving away from this space, hence also, this closure of the program as well. But, this is what I've been doing for the last almost decade, working with women for literally over 9.5 years now. I promise you, you will not find any other program like this on the internet. And I'm sure from listening to today's podcast episode, you can probably see why. Because I've designed this program to include the exact steps that you need to take to make your weight loss goals a reality, so that you can silence the, bullshit advice that you see all over social media, and, that your friends are telling you to do, and, that you see everywhere, so that you can finally level up your body, your energy, your fitness, your health, your mind, and literally like your life, and just finally be able to receive the level of fulfillment that's pictured on your vision board, or that you see possible for you. Or maybe right now you don't even see it possible for you, but I will hold that vision for you, because I know it is. Like I said, the message that I read to you at the beginning of this podcast episode, she said to me, never in a million years would I thought this would be possible, but it's all thanks to Weight Loss Formula and this program. So if you feel activated to rise from listening to this podcast episode today, this program is for you. And if you are waiting for a sign, this is it. And so you actually know what's possible when you join this program and Weight Loss Formula, I want to read you just a couple of client transformations, reviews, testimonials, messages from women who have been through this program. I'm going to keep it at a minimum, maybe 3 maximum. But basically, the first one is, I loved WLF. I have raved about it to literally anyone that would listen. This program has literally changed my life. I was a tired girly running on fumes every day. I wasn't looking after myself and wasn't fueling my body with anything nutritious. Since finishing the program, my energy levels are so much higher. I'm loving the foods I'm eating and I'm working out and enjoying it. Shanae is a very knowledgeable woman who helps push you towards your goals, but also doesn't judge you for some missteps along the way. The educational videos were amazing, and since finishing, I've even gone back and watched a couple, especially with Christmas and New Year celebrations. The support from Shanae and the girls in the chat were amazing and helped me push myself to keep going. It was really good to also bounce ideas off one another about recipes or food swap items. That was from one lady who's been through the program. This is from another lady who's been through the program. I'm feeling really good. It's gone incredibly quick. Very proud of everything I have achieved throughout this program with the help from you and the other amazing women in the WLF program. Weight loss of 6.25 kilos and 53 centimeters all over loss is a massive win. However, I am celebrating the non-scale victories as well. Eating more nutritious foods, cooking more instead of buying out, exercising frequently, hitting daily step goals, and learning that not every day has to be perfect. Honestly, I cannot thank you enough for all your help these past weeks. This program has been life-changing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to leave it at that because I literally have like tons and tons and tons of reviews like this. So if that isn't a sign that you need to jump into this program so that you can change your life and be the one messaging me that this program's changed your life in less than 3 months' time or in about 3 months' time, this is your sign. Right? And if, actually, I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but I'm going to tell you there is a few package options for the program. So basically there's 4 different package options. So there's something to suit every woman. So the first one is nutrition only option. So that includes pretty much everything that I spoke about in like what you get in the program, except for the exercise program. You don't get that part with the nutrition only option. The nutrition only is the cheapest option. Then it goes up to the standard option, which includes the nutrition and fitness, which is basically everything that I outlined before in terms of inclusions. So you get the fitness program, which again, you have the option of either the at-home or the gym program. And then the next option up from that is a VIP one-on-one upgrade option for nutrition only. So basically, that's, a VIP upgrade option. I'm going to tell you the second one before I tell you the inclusions of them. The last upgrade option is the VIP one-on-one nutrition and fitness. So that's 4 options. Nutrition only, standard, which is nutrition and fitness, and then you've got VIP one-on-one upgrade nutrition only, and then VIP one-on-one upgrade nutrition and fitness. So with the VIP one-on-one upgrade options, essentially they obviously have extra inclusions on top of everything in the program that you already get. So you also get 3 monthly one-on-one coaching calls with me. You also get one-on-one voice message and message support Monday, Thursday from me, as well as obviously access to the community chat. You also get bi-weekly, so twice per week, I essentially provide feedback on all of your logged meals. So any meals that you log in the app, I essentially review it twice per week and I give you feedback, ideas, suggestions, smart swaps, and suggestions basically. So it could be like, we're missing some of this in this one. This could be some options of some carbohydrates to add to this. I see you have this brand of bread, these are some other options that I'd maybe suggest that could be more supportive of your goals. So really working with you to make your nutrition work for you. So it just has that little bit of a high level touch point and support from me. But in saying that, within the group program, like a group program, a lot of the time is actually, I actually recommend it more than one-on-one because you get access to not only me, especially on the fortnightly group coaching calls, but also to all of the other women in the group, which is literally priceless, like insane. Insane community. So I want to also be really upfront. I strictly only have 2 one-on-one spaces available. So if you are interested, DM me sooner rather than later. I am also offering extended and flexible payment plans for Weight Loss Formula, which I have never done before. So, if finances is the only thing holding you back from saying yes right now, and this program does feel aligned and you feel pulled to it, I don't want that to stop you, and I don't want for you to, miss out if you don't have the financial means right now, basically. So that is why I'm accommodating this. And so DM me to chat further about what this would look like. Basically, we can literally accommodate something for your budget. So I'm being super flexible with this because I want to make sure that the women who need this program are in this program, regardless of the financial measure. Even if it's from $50 a week you're paying and you pay it off over time, that's not an issue. I want to be able to accommodate that because obviously after the doors close, this program is going to be gone forever. Yes, and also I wanted to mention I am of course offering a never been done before sale as a special closing down offer. So the women who signed up to this program when it first launched and opened in early 2023, they got an early bird pricing. They didn't even get this discount. So I want to make it clear that Weight Loss Formula has never been this price before. And obviously will never be again because in just a few weeks, the doors will be shut forever. So I am offering 20% off Weight Loss Formula as a closing down sale, which means you could save up to $273, which is, $273, which is insane. So if you have a goal of losing weight, feeling confident in your body, increasing your energy levels, improving your health habits, and creating a lifestyle that feels balanced and free instead of restrictive, this is your time. And this is your final chance to join Weight Loss Formula before it's gone forever. So doors officially close on Friday, the 24th of October. After that, this program is gone for good. So if you feel the pull, DM me WLF on socials at SK Bodyworks and I'll send you all of the details and we can chat further to see and make sure it's a good fit for you. We can also chat through obviously the payment options if we're needing to accommodate some sort of flexible payment option for you as well. So please, if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I feel like I'm interested but I'm not sure, just message me. Even if you don't go ahead with it, that's at least you can look back and be like, at least I spoke to her and, discerned if it was for me at this point in my life, right? Please message me. I would love to chat to you. And one more thing before I close up this episode today, which actually this isn't something that I mentioned at the start, so a surprise, right? I am launching a limited time series on the podcast, which I'm super excited for. I literally had this idea this week. I'm like, I'm doing this. This is going to be so much fun. So it's going to be called Weight Loss Formula Files. And essentially it's a 15-day series, which is only going to be available until the 24th of October. So once the doors to Weight Loss Formula close, the episodes will disappear forever. So I want to make that really clear. This is a limited time thing. So for 15 days straight, I'm going to be dropping binge-worthy short episodes on this podcast, on the Gym and Tonic podcast, which will basically have free weight loss formula secrets to support you on your health, fitness, and nutrition journey so that you can, not only finally start losing the weight, but also keep it off for good and feel energized and empowered with education that will support you long term and to feel confident. So I'm going to be giving you away free education on weight loss. So there's going to be so much value within it. And like I said, they're going to be binge-worthy episodes. They're going to be short, super short each day. So you can literally listen to them on your morning walk while you're getting ready in the morning or in the car or any time of day that feels good for you, right? And like I said, it's going to be taken down on the 24th of October. So they're only going to be available till then. And this limited time series will be starting and dropping from next week. So the date will be confirmed, but it's likely to maybe be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So maybe the 7th, 8th, or 9th of October. And it will run for 15 days, one episode dropping every single day, right? So I'm so excited for that. If you ever have, obviously I would love for you to listen to the episodes. Even if you know someone that could benefit from these episodes, please send it to them so they can, get some value out of it as well before the episodes do get taken down. And lastly, I think I did mention this at the start that I'm going to be doing a giveaway. But yes, I'm going to be running a giveaway to give one lucky woman a free spot in Weight Loss Formula, like 100% free. So this will be dropping on socials somewhere soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but maybe over the weekend or early next week. And you'll be able to enter obviously via that post. And winter's in the past. I don't want to look at that. I like the warm weather in summer. The winner is what I meant to say. The winner will be drawn on the 20th of October. But do not wait until then to join if you're wanting to jump into the program, because I also cap this program at a certain number of women to make sure that I can give my absolute all to all of the women in the program. So if spaces are full before then, obviously I will make space for the one giveaway winner. But if the doors may have to close earlier if we cap out at a certain number of women. So I just want to make that clear as well. If you're interested, please message me sooner rather than later so you don't miss out. And of course, if you have already signed up for the program and you happen to win this giveaway, you will be given a full refund. So just know that as well. So I think that is all for today. I managed to keep under an hour. I was literally aiming for half an hour, but I got a little bit carried away. So my bad. But sorry, not sorry. Obviously, I trust that whoever needed to hear what I had to say today needed to hear it. And I also have complete trust that the women who are meant to be in this space will be in this space and impacted in this space before the program closes down forever, which I have mixed emotions about. But I'm also so excited for the next however many weeks left of the program. So that is all from me today. Please, if you are interested in joining Weight Loss Formula, please DM me on socials or send me an email and we can chat further. I can send you all the details and obviously discuss payment options if that's something that we need to discuss. And if you have any questions that you want to ask, even if you're concerned about something or you want to know something, shoot into my inbox because it's always open. Something that I also forgot to mention, we're not done yet. The nutrition only option is also a really good option for those that maybe you already have like a group fitness membership, maybe you already go to the gym and you are kind of like sorted or like confident on your fitness journey and you're really wanting the support to lose the weight with the nutrition, which like I said is a really big part of your weight loss results. So yeah, that's why I have a few different package options so that there's something that's suits everyone. And like I said, there's only strictly 2 spaces available for one-on-one, which I have a feeling they're going to get taken up really quickly. So if you're interested, make sure you message me sooner rather than later. And if right now you're telling yourself that you don't have time, you don't have money, or you're too busy, this program is literally going to save you time. It's going to save you money, and it's going to save you so much energy. Like this program is going to give you back time because you're going to have the skills to actually be able to set yourself up for success. So you're not having to drive last minute to go get food or have to, frantic about the kitchen of like, oh my God, I've got nothing prepped. Like what am I going to have? And then, the stress and energy that causes you. Like this program is literally going to save you time. It's going to give you hours back per week. Literally, I have a lady in the program at the moment. She's very busy. She runs a busy company. And she we've saved her so much time, like ordering the grocery, like just methods that work for her lifestyle, because this program is really about making it work for you so that you can create that permanent change, right? Because what works for one person may not work for someone else. So it's always a matter of finding what works for you. So yes, and this program is also going to save you money. So you're not buying unnecessary things. You're actually spending money in alignment with your values, which in my opinion, when you spend money on something that's aligned, it gives back to you tenfold. And what do you value your health and your energy at? What do you value, your health at? Like to be the ideal version of you, weight loss goal, energy levels, fitness goals, all those things. Like what do you value that at? Like this isn't a cost or an expense. This is an investment, and investments actually give you something back. Like, it gives you value back in your life. So I want you to really, reframe that and look at it through that lens. And if you're, right now, maybe feeling a bit of fear, like, I just don't know if it's the right time. I don't know if I have the, space for this, or I don't know if I'm like a little bit nervous. It's something new. I've never done something like this before. Like, just know that nothing good comes from staying in your comfort zone. If you have the courage, to feel the fear and do it anyway, I guarantee you will look back and be like, fuck, I am so glad I did that, because that's what every single other woman in this program has done. So I really want to make that clear. And the other thing that I didn't mention, but I feel like it's quite obvious, this program is completely online. So you could literally be anywhere in the world or anywhere across Australia doing this program. So yes, okay, that is all from me. I hope you ladies, I hope everyone has an amazing long weekend. And I will see you guys on the next episode. But make sure, one more thing, that you follow the podcast so that you don't miss the limited time series and you are alerted when there's new episodes on the Gym and Tonic podcast. Okay, I promise that's all for now. Enjoy your day. Bye.